Hi everybody, thank you for joining me for my cooking show today. Today we're going to be making blueberry muffins, and I'd like to thank Savin Johnson for suggesting that I make these crostinis blueberry muffins. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to preheat my oven, which I already did. So I preheated it to 400 degrees. We want that to start getting warm. And I'd like to show you the ingredients that we're going to be using. Canned blueberries that are going to be inside the box that we're also going to use. She called? Okay. Hang on, I gotta start over again. Hi everybody, thank you for joining me for my cooking show today. Today we're making blueberry muffins, and we have Crostini's wild blueberry mix. So I'd like to thank Savin Johnson for suggesting that I make them. So the first thing we want to do is preheat our oven, which we already did, to 400 degrees. And here are some of the ingredients that we're going to be using. I have fresh blueberries. I have a can of wild blueberries that comes in the box. I got 2 eggs. We have 2/3 cup of vegetable oil, a half a cup of water, and 2 eggs. So the first thing we're going to do is open up the bag of mix. And we're going to dump that right in our mixing bowl. So we're dumping that right in the mixing bowl. Then I'm going to go ahead and crack the 2 eggs. Is the camera facing me, Dave? Dave? I don't know if you heard that beep, but the oven is preheated. Thank you for joining me. MNT 93993. Yes, muffins today. So I cracked the 2 eggs in a bowl. I wanted to make sure that there's no shells, and there's not, so we can add those right to our mix. And now I'm going to add the oil to the mix. And then I'm going to add the water to the mix. And I'm going to mix it together. This is a really firm mix. Just want to mix it up really well. So now I've gotten everything blended together. I'm going to go ahead and open up my blueberries. I'm draining off some of the juice from the blueberries in the sink. I'm going to go ahead and add the blueberries. I'm going to stir them in. I'm adding a little bit of fresh. And a little bit of canned blueberries together. I'm stirring them in to the mix. Well, there's going to be a lot of blueberries in this mix. And that's a good thing, because I like blueberries a lot. Well, that's just about all of the canned blueberries. I got a little bit more fresh blueberries. I don't know if you can see them. We'll add those right in. Put that right off to the side. And I'll continue mixing them in. And that looks good. So now I'm going to go ahead and line my muffin tin with these paper inserts. Yes, blueberries are delicious. Got a couple more to go. Now that we got all our pan is all lined with our little paper blueberry paper cups. Now I can go ahead and start filling them. I got a spoon to just fill them up. That's our first one. We'll just continue right on to the second one. And like I said before, this mix is very, very thick. So just basically moving on. Continue filling our little paper cups. really, really wants to stick to the spoon. We're moving right along. We've got 4 muffins left on this pan. I'm going to scrape down some of the mix from my wooden spoon. And I got 1 more muffin left to go. I'm going to have to scrape down my container to get enough mix to fill it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And now we're going to have plenty. Got a little bit extra, so I'm going to add it to any spot where I can see that needs it. And that's about it. So this mix is true to what it says. I got exactly 12 muffins out of the box, and it is just right. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse my hands. And I'm going to wipe down the pan because I spilled a little bit. So any spot where I put some mix, I'm going to just wipe it down before I put it in the oven. So these are filled muffin cups. You can take a look at it before we're going to place them into the oven. And wherever I spilled some mix, I just wiped it down. So we're going to add it to the oven now. It's 400 degrees. I'm actually going to move the rack down one. Placing it right in the center. And I'm going to set the timer for about 20 minutes. It says 18 to 22 minutes, so we'll go right in the middle. So now we can just clean up a little bit, and hopefully these muffins come out as good as they look on the box. Savin had asked me a long time ago to make this video, and I'm sorry it took so long, but I finally got around to it. So, if anybody else has a suggestion, if you want, just leave me a comment, and I'll try to get to it. Like I said before, sometimes with work, it gets a little crazy, so I try to get it done as soon as I can, but sometimes things come up. I don't know if you had caught my last video, my lasagna video, but if you did, it came out delicious, and I just finally finished it about a day ago, so that's a good thing about lasagna. It lasts a few days in the refrigerator. Have that. I just went over there and turned on the oven light so I can kind of look in there and watch them cook. So like I said, the lasagna came out good, and I think eventually I am going to try to make them stuffed shells. So I was finding out today about how to make them, so that will probably be a video that's coming up in the future. And we'll play it from there and see what else happens. So right now we've got 18 minutes on the counter. So we're just gonna wait and see what happens and have ourselves some blueberry muffins in a while. I had put out another pan just in case, because I wasn't really sure. I wasn't really sure how, like, exactly how the mix was going to be to what it said, in case I had to make some extra, but like I said, it was perfect. 12 muffins, exactly perfect. They had the measurement just right with this particular company, so hopefully they taste really good. Hi, little baby, don't worry, I'll bring you home a muffin so you can try one. There'll be one there for you. I don't know, I'm pretty hungry, I might eat them all. I'm just kidding. It's the thing that makes me the happiest is baking. I don't know, I've said it before in other videos, I like to cook, but I love to bake. So, it's kind of quick and easy and, you know, you just get a nice reward after, you know, you get a nice glass of milk, whatever you're making. And it's just something fun about baking. I don't know, I really enjoy it, so. Whoever's out there in the chat, is there anything that you like to bake? I'm just gonna walk over there and take a peek in the oven and see how the mix is starting to spread out. And it already is starting to spread out, starting to form the tops of muffins. So that's good. Hi, baby. Thank you. I love you too. I'm glad you joined. Thank you for watching me. Want some candy? Milky Ways. Personal favorite. I'm also a big fan of Snickers. Maybe someday we can find a way to add Snickers or Milky Ways to something that we bake. We were having a lot of problems with the cameras today. This is the first time that I'm streaming directly to my channel. For those of you who are new, but this is the first time that we've done this. We stream live right to my channel. Usually we'll go into my son's channel, Dave25, and then we were uploading it to my channel. So from now on, if you want to see our videos, I say our because he's as much a part of it as me because he does all the camera work, my son. Just go to Dave Senior and you can find it. So from now on, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, of course. And we'll try one more of these, and that's going to be it. Until I have a muffin. Okay, honey, I'll bring you a muffin. We can share it. The kitchen's nice and warm from baking. You get to eat something nice, you can't beat it. And these muffins are really starting to rise quick. So far, I'm impressed with this mix. I'm gonna have my son turn the camera and show you, if he can show you inside the oven, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it. but they really are rising. Because we showed you a picture of how they look before you put them in the oven, so you can see the difference right now. And I don't want to open the oven to affect the baking, so I'll just leave it alone, but man, they're really coming up. It's nice today, I can read the chats and I got something a little bit better. I got the computer, so it's a little bit easier for me than phone. So I really like this. This is nice. I hope Savin's out there. I don't know where you are, buddy, but this was for you, so if you want to enter the chat, come on in. It's better when you come in live. So we're down to about 9 minutes on the counter, but somehow I have a feeling that they're going to take a little bit longer. I think it's going to take the full 22 minutes or maybe a little bit longer, but I could be wrong. But we'll see how it goes. Just going to go over and grab that box. Check it out. I do want to clean up a little bit. I actually love this mixing bowl. Very easy to mix in. It's got a little pourer on it. It's really nice. Easy to clean too. Even got measurements right on the side. I'd like to thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hi, Savin. I'm glad you finally joined us. We're making the muffins and they're looking great. So, true to what you said, the mix is really good. I mean, these muffins are they're getting huge. So. Oh. Okay, yeah, with the milk, Stephanie. Yeah, so the muffins, Savin, you know you just joined us, but we got 6 minutes left on the counter, and I set it for 20 minutes, even though it said 22. So we're gonna go from there and see how they look. It'll take a little bit longer, but I mean they're coming out fantastic. So I'm glad you're doing well. just about done cleaning up. This measuring cup just had water in it, so basically just have to rinse it. And that's that. All we have is this. So it's really easy cleanup too. Oh, I'm starting to smell the muffins, so that's a good sign. 5 minutes left on the timer, and that's when so 15 minutes it took for me to start smelling the muffins. I like to get everything clean so when you start to eat, you don't have to worry about cleaning up everything because you're all done. Everything's all set. This is the last one. So our cleanup's done. Now I'm going to look for a nice plate so we can plate our muffins when they're ready. Dave, would you like to pass me this platter from the bottom shelf? Look around, see if you find something. Or if not, I guess we can use a couple of these. That'll be nice. Right now we got 3 minutes left. So they're coming along nicely. They're starting to get a little light brown color on the top, so I'm going to keep an eye on them because I definitely don't want to burn them. But I can see that they're not ready yet, so I'm going to stay close by. So we're down to the final minute. That'll be 20 minutes. As soon as it beeps, I'm going to open up the oven, take a look, and go from there, see how it looks. Oh, I can really smell it now. I can smell the blueberries. And that's it right there, 20 minutes. I'm going to turn off the timer, open up, take a look at the muffins. And they're not ready yet, so I'm going to add a few more minutes on there. minutes on. They're starting to get golden brown, but they're just not there yet. So I put an extra 2 minutes from what the box said, because I can check it after 2, but I think it's going to take another 2 after that. So we'll see. Yeah, the muffins, it came out really big. I'm surprised. It's good. Get some pot holders ready. You're gonna come and take them all? Okay. Well, we'll keep the doors locked. Thanks for the warning. Just kidding, if you come, we'll give you a 1 or a half of one. Alright, so that's it right now. It's 22 minutes, exactly what the box said. So, I'm gonna take a look at them. And I'm gonna go ahead and give them the couple extra minutes. I'm gonna double check the time just to make sure. 12 muffins, 18 to 22 minutes, but I think I'm gonna give it 24 minutes. And we'll take them out. Well, possibly take them out. I might give it a little bit more, depending. Oh, you use a loaf pan? Yeah, I was looking at that on the box where it said you could use a loaf pan, so I'll have to try that sometime. So that's 24 minutes right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. Place them right on top of the oven. Then take them right out. And I put half on one plate, and I'm going to do half on another plate. Go ahead and shut off the oven. Place my dirty muffin pan right in the sink. Get that cooling down. Thank you very much, Savin. I appreciate the compliment. So now we're going to give these a few minutes. I'm going to have Dave bring in the camera so you can get a really good look at them. Or I can actually walk over there because I'll let you guys take a look at them, how they came out. I think they look great. Now we can take a look at the box and see how they look on the box. Here's the so I'd say it's pretty similar. Now I'm going to see if we have milk. And we do. So I'm going to grab a nice cold glass of milk. Somebody's got it. I've been eyeing this one. Still very, very hot, so I'm just going to reach in, grab a nice bite. I'm going to try it. So Vin, thank you very much for suggesting for me to make this, and I really appreciate it, and they are delicious. So thank you very much, and I'd like to say, please, if you want to suggest something, leave me a comment, and thank you for joining me. Until the next video, goodbye.